Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have today announced they are engaged and will marry early next year after days of fevered speculation that he had proposed to his American girlfriend. The couple will appear together on national TV in the UK for the first time this evening to discuss their engagement after a whirlwind relationship of 16 months. Harry, 33, who revealed they were an item a year ago after a 4-month secret relationship, proposed to Meghan, 36, in London earlier this month, Kensington Palace has revealed. Royal protocol dictated that fifth in line to the throne Harry had to ask his grandmother the Queen for permission to marry, and she agreed in the month, where she celebrated her own 70th wedding anniversary. In a statement, Her Majesty and Prince Philip said they are delighted for the couple and wish them every happinesses. Harry and his American fiancée, who divorced her first husband in 2013, will move into Nottingham Cottage in the grounds of Kensington Palace next door to his brother William and sister-in-law Kate. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge said in a joint statement, "We are very excited for Harry and Meghan. It has been wonderful getting to know Meghan and to see how happy she and Harry are together." Harry also asked Meghan's parents Thomas Markle and Doria Ragland, who divorced when their daughter was 6, for her hand in marriage, before popping the question a few weeks ago. It emerged today. They said, "Our daughter has always been a kind and loving person. Toc her union with Harry, who shares the same qualities, is a source of great joy for us as parents." Harry and Meghan have not said where they will marry, but most senior royals marry at Westminster Abbey, St. Paul's Cathedral or the chapel at Windsor Castle. Sources have said it is likely to be a church wedding. Meghan could become a princess or alternatively be given the title Duchess of Sussex when she marries the fifth in line to the throne and joins the royal family. But they are likely to wait until Prince William and Kate have their third child, which is due in April. Bookmakers refused to take any more bets on the couple getting engaged last week as Meghan landed in London and started moving her belongings and 2 dogs to the UK. Social media went into meltdown, but they have had to wait until today to hear that the fifth in line to the throne has proposed to his actress girlfriend. A Kensington Palace spokesman tweeted today, "The Prince of Wales has announced the engagement of Prince Harry and Ms. Meghan Markle." Prince Harry and Ms. Markle became engaged in London earlier this month. Prince Harry has informed the Queen and other close members of the royal family. Prince Harry has also sought and received the blessing of Ms. Markle's parents. The couple will live in Nottingham Cottage at Kensington Palace. The wedding will take place in spring 2018. Further details will be announced in due course. They have chosen to state they are getting married just before they spend their first proper Christmas together and will probably head to Sandringham to spend it with the Queen and the royal family. A statement by Miss Markle's parents Thomas Markle and Doria Ragland said, "We are incredibly happy for Meghan and Harry. Our daughter has always been a kind and loving person. Toc her union with Harry, who shares the same qualities, is a source of great joy for us as parents. We wish them a lifetime of happiness and are very excited for their future together." The couple will pose for photographs at Kensington Palace later this afternoon, and they will also take part in a broadcast interview to be aired this evening. The actress and model did not attend the Queen and Prince Philip's 70th wedding anniversary celebrations together, but she has met Her Majesty for tea. And royal protocol dictates that Harry will have had to ask his grandmother to let him marry. The Suits star is set to move to London, having quit the show, and has already left her apartment in Toronto. She is shipping her belongings to the UK, including her beloved dogs, a beagle named Guy and a Labrador shepherd named Bogart. Initially, at least, the newly engaged couple are likely to move in together at Kensington Palace, where Prince William, Kate, Prince George and Princess Charlotte will be their neighbors. The announcement marks an extraordinary 12 months since the couple said they were in love after a whirlwind romance, where the prince quickly became besotted, royal sources said. The 36-year-old actress, who is best known for her role as Rachel Zane in U.S. legal drama Suits, is believed to have charmed the royal when he visited Toronto in the summer of 2016. They managed to keep their relationship secret from the world, but it later emerged she had met William and Kate and he had met her family in California. Their cover was blown when keen observers spotted pictures of them wearing matching bracelets. The prince followed the actress on Instagram using a pseudonym. He also went to Wimbledon and Buckingham Palace this year, coinciding with a period when Harry was in London, but were never seen together. As news of their love affair broke on Halloween last year, Harry was forced to abandon a secret trip to visit his actress girlfriend in Canada. Meghan then flew to London 2 weeks later during a gap in her filming schedule and was photographed by Mail in line buying food on Kensington High Street, Princess Diana's favorite shopping street. Days later, in an extraordinary statement on his love life, Harry said he is worried about Miss Markle's safety since rumors of their relationship first surfaced 9 days ago. He lashed out at media intrusion and the sexism and racism of social media trolls in a statement which said this is not a game, it is her life and his's, and that he is deeply disappointed that he has not been able to protect her. A lengthy and strongly worded statement issued by Kensington Palace said there had been a line crossed in the abuse and harassment she has faced, and it was not right that his girlfriend should be subjected to such a storm. Harry was said to have offered to pay for a bodyguard for his girlfriend, which he had never offered to do for ex-girlfriends in the past. But his brother Prince William was said to be deeply unhappy over his younger brother's decision to issue an unprecedented public statement, which was branded hot-headed by royal sources. Weeks later, Harry was accused of breaching royal protocol by making a 1,700-mile detour to visit his girlfriend after an official tour. The prince was expected to fly home from the Caribbean, but he changed plans and instead boarded a flight to Toronto to see her. It was not until December when Harry and Meghan were pictured together for the first time on a romantic date in London, where they saw critically acclaimed play The Curious Incident of the Dog in the nighttime at the Gilded Theatre. Both were wearing beanie hats and were talking animatedly and smiling as they strolled along Shaftesbury Avenue on the last weekend before Christmas. Days earlier, Meghan had been seen buying a tree for her boyfriend in Kensington, close to his palace flat. But despite their burgeoning affair, she did not go with Harry to Sandringham to spend Christmas with the Queen. After splitting their time together between Britain and Canada, they made their first official appearance together in September this year as a couple when they attended a wheelchair tennis match. They arrived and left holding hands and spent half an hour in full public view, cheering the competitors and laughing together. Miss Markle, who wore a white Mission shirt called the husband, ripped jeans and flat shoes, appeared unconcerned by the attention as she sat at her boyfriend's side. Their willingness to be seen and photographed together was seen as a further sign that the couple were heading towards marriage. Days earlier she had joined Harry at the opening of the Invictus Games. She was discreetly chaperoned, not only by one of Harry's Scotland Yard police protection officers, but also by Rose Hall of the Invictus Games Foundation, who had spent the week by Harry's side. At that time Miss Markle was already making advanced plans to move to London to be with him permanently and was staying in his Toronto hotel suite. Miss Markle marked a change in Harry's taste in women, as he tends to go for society blondes. She's also no shrinking violet, but he's also no shrinking violet either. Her Suits character, a legal assistant, is filmed in one scene in her bra as she consummates her relationship with junior partner Mike Ross in the office storeroom. Harry's first and most serious relationship was with Zimbabwean designer Chelsea Davy, with whom he had a tempestuous 7-year relationship. Dancer and actress Cressida Bonas was his most recent long-term girlfriend, but the couple split after 2 years in 2014. Miss Markle is older than him, an attractive quality, as the prince has often spoken of his desire to commit and start a family like his brother. The actress has lived in Toronto for several years. She married her long-term boyfriend, film producer Trevor Engelson, 40, in Jamaica in 2011, but the couple split after just 2 years and they later divorced. She later dated a leading Toronto chef, but now lives with just her 2 rescue dogs Bogart and Guy. Meghan graduated from Northwestern University, where she studied theater and international relations and worked for the U.S. Embassy in Buenos Aires. The actress initially worked as a freelance calligrapher, once writing invitations to singer Robin Thicke's wedding, before getting the role in Suits, which has made her a household name in the U.S. Miss Markle, who is also a successful businesswoman, bonded with Harry over their fondness for Africa and humanitarian work despite their very different lifestyles. Miss Markle visited Rwanda to work on a clean water project earlier this year in her role as a global ambassador for World Vision Canada. She was recently appointed an advocate for women for the United Nations and spoke in front of UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon. She also traveled to Afghanistan to support U.S. forces and their families. Both she and Harry both reportedly like yoga, and the prince is increasingly keen to establish his humanitarian credentials. Miss Markle has spoken of her desire to study international affairs in the future. The dogs sent to UK, the body doubles post and the bookies panic, the 10 clues that Prince Harry's engagement to Meghan Markle was imminent. Meghan Markle's body double on Suits confirmed widespread reports that Meghan is to leave the show by posting a message of good luck to the actress. "It's been an absolute pleasure and honor being your stand-in for the last 2 seasons," wrote Nikki Bursick, a 6-year veteran of the show. "Though I've been on at Suits USA for 6 years, the latter 2 has been my most memorable. Wishing you all the happiness in the world, Bella. 2. The dogs are coming to London. Meghan Markle is moving her dogs to the UK in the clearest sign yet that she is planning to live in London with Prince Harry. The 36-year-old US actress, who has been dating the prince since last summer, is known to be extremely fond of her Labrador Shepherd Bogart and Beagle Guy. Prince Harry, 33, is also said to have become very attached to the dogs while visiting Miss Markle, who lets them sleep on her bed and feeds them on an organic diet. The fact she's started the process of moving them to England is the clearest hint yet that she sees her future living in London with Harry, a source said. Bookmakers have now decided to pull all bets on if and when the engagement will take place. Last night Jessica Bridge of Ladbroke said, "We have closed all betting on Harry and Meghan following rumors an announcement is imminent." With Meghan residing in London now, it looks like their engagement announcement is coming sooner rather than later. Paddy Power was still offering odds of 2-1 on a 2018 wedding, and a spokesman said, "It looks like the prince is in a hurry to marry, the way he and Meghan Markle are ramping things up." Meghan Markle's plans to relocate to the British capital emerged when she moved out of her apartment in Toronto, with removal vans reportedly seen outside. According to the reports, Meghan will be moving into Harry's cottage in the grounds of Kensington Palace. BBC sources were told to expect an announcement. Buckingham Palace and Kensington Palace was deluged with media calls seeking confirmation of a wedding. Today a spokesman refused to comment and said they wouldn't give a running commentary on Harry's love life. Minutes later it was announced. 6. Not in US for Thanksgiving. Meghan Markle decided to head to Britain and miss Thanksgiving, believed to be her favorite holiday of the year. The star has hosted a roast turkey dinner for family and friends for the past few years in Toronto, but is giving it a miss in 2017. Last year she decided to stay 2,000 miles away from Harry on official royal business in the Caribbean. The Suits star took to Instagram to share a throwback snap of her perfect cooking from Thanksgiving a year earlier. She suggested the pressure was on to make an equally amazing dinner when she celebrates the American holiday. In September, Harry invited Meghan's mother to join him at the closing ceremony of his Invictus Games in Toronto. The prince was captured deep in conversation with Doria Raglan, who made the 5-hour flight from her home in Los Angeles to Canada. She looked much younger than her 60 years and enviably trim in a lilac chiffon top and jeans, with her hair stylishly braided. Harry was evidently delighted to see her, and from their smiles it was clear that the pair already get along famously. They appear to be on such good terms that, at one point, she cupped her hand over her mouth conspiratorially as she whispered something to him. Meghan and Harry were swept into Buckingham Palace in a Ford Galaxy with blacked-out windows last month for tea with the Queen. The actress was meeting Her Majesty for the first time, and it is the Queen who must give Harry permission to marry, because he is fifth in line to the throne. The prince had desperately wanted his grandmother to meet divorcee Meghan, and it would suggest that the couple are making plans for a future together. Everything about the tea-time meeting was deliberately informal, the Mail learned. In part it was to settle any nerves Meghan might have felt, but also to ensure it was not widely publicized within the palace. 9. Meghan's car is in London, and her possessions shipped. The ex-Suits star has bought herself a VW Golf to drive around London as she prepares for life in the UK. She also brought clothes and important possessions, but the remainder of her furniture and other belongings are being shipped over from Canada. The last time an attractive young woman linked to a prince was seen being driven through the streets in a flash car was when a certain Kate Middleton was pictured in an Audi A3 before her engagement to William in 2010. 10. Lands in London and goes straight for a facial following a 7.5-hour flight from Toronto. Meghan Markle treated herself to a touch of retail therapy and facial treatments at a very exclusive spa. On Tuesday, Meghan, 36, was seen carrying a bag from the Sarah Chapman Spa in Chelsea and was accompanied by the celebrity facialist herself as she left the beauticians. It is no wonder that Chapman's Skin Assist clinic was top of Meghan's list. when it came to skin treatments, with the spa boasting an all-star clientele including Victoria Beckham and Gigi Hadid. Meghan also pops to Mayfair salon nails. The beauty treatment could be a clue that she was preparing herself for an official statement and perhaps an official photo shoot with Harry. Introducing the Duchess of Sussex. The royal title Meghan Markle is expected to take when she weds her prince, but she will not join the line of succession. In April 2011, Kate Middleton walked into Westminster Abbey and walked out as the Duchess of Cambridge. And following the announcement of Prince Harry's engagement to Meghan Markle, many royal fans will be wondering what title the actress will take on. While many would presume that Meghan would take on the title of princess having married a prince, this is not the case. It is likely that the couple will, like Kate and William, be awarded a dukedom by the monarch on the occasion of their wedding, with Vogue reporting that the newlyweds will become the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. It is likely that the Queen will grant the couple a dukedom, and Sussex is a likely title for the pair, having not been in the royal family since 1843. Under the British monarchy, the title is only given to those who are born into royalty, meaning that if Meghan and Harry were to have children, they would be referred to as princes and princesses. The same went for Kate and William at their wedding 6 years ago, with Will's adding Duke to his own title after the Queen granted the couple with the dukedom. Kate has only bestowed the royal title in reference to her husband, known as Princess William, and once he inherits his father's title, she can then be referred to as Princess of Wales. The same goes for Meghan and Harry. The 36-year-old US actress may be referred to as HRH Princess Henry. It is likely that the couple will too be awarded a dukedom by the monarch on the occasion of their wedding, with Vogue reporting that the newlyweds will become the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. The magazine reports that the county of Sussex has not been filled since 1843, making it a strong candidate for the couple's new title. Prince Harry is currently fifth in line to the throne and will move down to sixth when the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge welcome their third baby, expected to arrive in April. However, while marrying Harry will give Meghan a royal title, she will not join the line of succession. Marriage to a royal does not put you in line to the throne, and you are in only if you have succession rights in your own right. For example, Prince Philip is in line of the succession in his own right as descendant of Queen Victoria. The matching bracelets that gave the royal couple's secret affair away after months of being in the same place at the same time made blue, black, and white bracelet worn by Harry gave away the relationship when Meghan Markle posted several images of her own matching one Instagram. Before that moment, only Harry's closest family and friends knew he had fallen in love with the law-born star. Miss Markle posted a picture of herself wearing the distinctive bracelet at a celebrity retreat in Oxfordshire in September last year, 2 months before it became official. She then posted several more photos of it on her wrist on social media as Harry attended a series of royal engagements wearing the same one. Harry reportedly picked them up during one of his trips to Africa, and he was also on the continent at the same as Meghan in their first few months as a couple. It later emerged that Meghan had been spending long periods in London, again given away by her Instagram account. Her posts revealed that they had probably been together since May, and the actress had enjoyed near monthly visits to London ever since then. In May 2016, Harry was in the Canadian city to promote his Invictus Games for wounded servicemen and met the divorcee actress, who spends long periods filming hit TV show Suits there. It seems she repaid the visit, and according to her Instagram account she was in London in June, July, August, September, and October that year. After their Toronto meeting, Meghan was seen in the Royal Box at Wimbledon on June 28, the same day Harry appeared on stage with Coldplay in West London. Miss Markle posted several pictures of recent trips to London, including a view that appears to be of Kensington, where Harry lives, in July, and a picture of his grandmother's house, Buckingham Palace. In August she was back in London sightseeing near Tower Bridge, and in September she also posted a picture of herself at the luxury Soho farmhouse in Oxfordshire with friend Millie McIntosh. In October she posed with a panda mask, reportedly in Harry's local Sainsbury's while her husband-to-be was in London. By then she was wearing a distinctive beaded friendship bracelet with blue, white and black beads. Harry has been wearing an identical one since April this year, and this eventually gave them away. The ones that got away. As Prince Harry pops the question to Meghan Markle, the pop stars, society girls and lingerie models who missed out, he's regarded as one of the world's most eligible bachelors, and as Prince Harry is taken off the market, there's little doubt he's broken the hearts of women across the nation. But none will feel the hit quite as much as the roll call of exes that the red-headed royal has accumulated over the years. The party-loving prince has stolen the hearts of a plethora of genetically blessed women over the years. From sports presenter Natalie Pinkham to longtime love Chelsea Davy, we look back at the ones that got away and lost out on the tiara to Meghan Markle. Prince Harry was spotted getting very close to pop star Ellie Goulding at the Audi Polo Challenge in Coworth Park, Berkshire, in 2016. Onlookers said the pair were all over each other, and one claimed they appeared to share a kiss under a blanket. The insider, who is close to Harry's social circles, said that after the polo there was a late-night party where picture-taking was banned to put the celebrities at ease. Harry was really going for it after the polo, he was drinking and dancing, the source told The Sun. They were part of a wider group including Tom Hardy, but Harry and Ellie only had eyes for each other all night. They spent a lot of time sitting together under blankets. They were seen having a kiss before Harry had to go because he was playing polo the next day. Ellie left about 5 minutes later. Harry and Ellie have been friends since they met after Harry's Invictus Games in 2014, but are said to have been exchanging flirtatious texts. She was asked to perform at Harry's 30th birthday in September, and before singing at the royal wedding in 2011 said of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, "I'm friends with them, so it's not like it's awkward, because I don't know them. So that's fine." Prior to Meghan, Prince Harry's last rumored fling was Doctor Who star Jenna Coleman, who he was alleged to have enjoyed a flirty night with in a tactile after-dark encounter during an A-list polo party. Witnesses said the royal took the 29-year-old actress by the hand for a private chat after the Audi Polo Challenge at Coworth Park in Ascot on Saturday. Photographs of their meeting showed Harry with his hand on her knee, while the pair leant in on a number of occasions and shared several jokes. One onlooker told The Sun, "It looked like they were really enjoying each other's company." While Harry had been single for almost 2 years after splitting with actress Cressida Bonas, Miss Coleman was dating Game of Thrones star Richard Madden. A witness said Harry and Jenna were sitting very close, laughing lots and touching each other. "I had no idea she had a boyfriend until afterwards, but I don't think he would have been very happy to see this as." Harry had earlier been playing polo in aid of 3 charities: Centre Point, Child Bereavement UK and Well Child. Harry stayed on and went to the star-studded party afterwards. As Prince Harry's most recent Sirius X actress and society girl Cressida Bonas was the woman presumed to become Prince Harry's wife. However, in 2014, the pair split and the thespian chose to remain dignified about why exactly the pair parted ways. The months leading up to her split from Harry saw rumors hit fever pitch that the pair would imminently announce plans to marry. With a wedding thought to be on the way, the Duchess of Cambridge was even said to be helping shy Cressy learn how to handle to the intensity of the royal spotlight. But the actress later dismissed all that as mere noise, explaining in an interview, "All that stuff is not real. It's really important to remember that all it is noise that can be very loud at times." Cressida certainly had all the makings of a princess. She is friends with both Princess Beatrice and Eugenie, joining the former in the world record attempt to complete the London Marathon in a human caterpillar in 2010, while the latter is said to have introduced her to Harry. She is the daughter of renowned 60s it girl Lady Mary Gay Curzon, whose father was the 6th Earl Howe, and old Harrovian Geoffrey Bonas, her mother's 3rd husband, owns a fabric company called McCulloch. Her parents have racked up 6 marriages between them, so Cressida has a number of half-brothers and sisters, including soon-to-be a Branson, Isabella, who was once admired by Prince William, and Gabriella Wilde, a model for Burberry. Following her parents' separation, Cressida continued to enjoy a privileged upbringing as her bohemian mother then married multi-millionaire Christopher Shaw. Cressida attended £30,000 a year Stowe School in Buckingham, where she showed a flair for acting as well as sport. She was said to be one of the most popular girls at the 6th form because of her zest for fun and free spirit. She then attended Leeds University, where she studied for a degree in dance and had another boyfriend with royal connections, Harry Wentworth Stanley, whose stepfather, George Milford Haven, is a cousin of the Queen. Dancing is the blonde's passion, and she went on to study contemporary dance at the Trinity Laban Conservatoire of Music and Dance in Greenwich. Having grown up surrounded by a family of what she calls thespians and drama lovers, becoming an actress has long been Cressy's dream. Now, after studying drama and dance, she bagged herself a role in Tulip Fever alongside Judi Dench and supermodel-turned-actress Cara Delevingne, and has taken the fashion world by storm. Molly and Harry first met at a polo match in 2010 and were pictured partying together at public nightclub in Carriot Bar Bunga Bunga in London. The 24-year-old singer, who split from male model David Gandy earlier that year, and Harry were allegedly set up by his cousin Zara Phillips, who is a friend of the pop star's Saturday's bandmate Una Healy. Molly had previously remained very cryptic about the reports that she was in a relationship with the royal. According to friends, Miss Brudenell Bruce, who was Harry's first girlfriend following his split from Chelsea Davy in 2011, found the attention that came with dating a royal hard to deal with. "Henry has been around a long time," a source was quoted as saying at the time. "Harry was more of an affair. Flea hated all the press attention she got when she was dating Harry. She really liked him, but she was embarrassed by being splashed all over the papers." The lingerie model and society star also had a high-profile romance with Formula One star Jenson Button. The 32-year-old is the daughter of Ernest Bruton Elbruce, 3rd Marquess of Aylesbury, and was romantically linked to Prince Harry before marrying Mr. Street. George in June 2013. X Factor host Caroline Flack told how she was once Prince Harry's bit of rough, revealing that she dated the royal before her romance with One Direction star Harry Styles. The television presenter said she began seeing Prince Harry in 2009 after the pair were introduced via a mutual friend. However, she said that they were forced to call off their relationship after the story got out, and 2 years later she shocked fans by dating a then 17-year-old Harry Styles, who was 14 years her junior. Details of her romances with both Prince Harry and the One Direction emerged in her autobiography, Storm in a Teacup. In an extract, the Norfolk-born star reveals how she perked up after being introduced to Prince Harry, 31, by their mutual friend Natalie Pinkham, a Formula One correspondent for Sky Sports. The pair met during an organized night out by Ms. Pinkham, which came just after Flack had split from a former boyfriend. She said, "I knew she was friends with Prince Harry, and I'd never met him, so I thought, oh, that's quite exciting, and for a moment I perked up. To meet a prince is so unlikely it would be weird not to acknowledge it." She said the pair began seeing each other, being photographed out together, and that on a personal level she really liked him. But she added, however, once the story got out, that was it. We had to stop seeing each other. I was no longer Caroline Flack, TV presenter, I was Caroline Flack, Prince Harry's bit of rough. As one of his longest-standing girlfriends, Chelsea was also lined up to be Prince Harry's wife before they split in 2010. The 32-year-old businesswoman, currently promoting an ethical jewelry brand, recently lifted the lid on what it feels like to date the prince, calling the intense media interest scary. On and off with Harry for the best part of 7 years, Zimbabwe-born Davy revealed that she couldn't cope with the attention and eventually retreated back to Africa for calm. In an interview with The Times, Davy revealed that being chased by photographers desperate to capture images of the couple together was terrifying. She said, "It was so full-on, crazy and scary and uncomfortable. I found it's very difficult when it was bad. I couldn't cope." The former lawyer describes herself as just a normal kid and says it was tough to go through such chases at such a young age, saying, "I was trying to be a normal kid, and it was horrible." After first meeting while she was a teenager at Cheltenham and then getting together during Prince Harry's gap year in Cape Town, Davy returned to the UK to study in Leeds and be closer to the young royal. Despite going on to establish a highly prized career at solicitors firm Allen, she concedes she did nothing to correct the image and admits to going out and partying a lot. When the couple split in 2010, she says she retreated once again to her native Zimbabwe, unable to handle the breakup headlines. "It was nuts," she says. "That's also why I wanted to go back to Africa. NOW it's calm, it's fine." Chelsea, whose mother Beverly Donald is former Miss Rhodesia 1973, now divides her time between Zimbabwe, where her family is based, her jewelry mine in Zambia, and West London, where she has a home in Chelsea. She says she'll always be good friends with Harry and indeed remain so much a part of the royal circle that she was invited to William and Kate's wedding in 2011. She's happy to be back in the media spotlight once more though, this time launching her new venture, an ethical beauty range. the African-based jewelry company, Aya, making pieces with gems mined in Zambia. Of the range, she has said, Aya is not a charity, it is a luxury brand of beautiful top-quality stones and solid gold. But it won't neglect the communities from where they are sourced. Rumors of Natalie and Harry's liaison started to whirl in 2006 after pictures surfaced of the pair, and a source reported at the time that Harry was absolutely infatuated with Natalie. Yet the relationship didn't blossom further, and she went on to marry Endemol executive Owain Wolbioff, and the pair had a 1-year-old baby boy. The duo, who mix in the same circles, have remained close friends ever since. Party-loving Astrid, who with her sister Davina has been dubbed one half of the Hardcore Sisters, was spotted in the back of a car with Harry entering Clarence's house by a rear gate in the early hours of the morning in 2009. A month later it emerged that Harry had attended an illegal rave with the Harbour Sisters and 400 other revelers in a repossessed office block in Whitechapel, East London, and the Prince left the DRASS2 sweat event at 1:30 a.m. with Miss Harbour. Astrid, a history graduate from Bristol University who works in hotel PR, is also at the centre of William and Harry's set and was a guest at the royal wedding. Could these be Meghan's bridesmaids? Following the announcement of the royal proposal, meet the women who could be poised to walk Miss Markle down the aisle. Following the announcement of Prince Harry's engagement to Meghan Markle, royal fans will be eagerly anticipating the royal wedding to follow. And while Meghan's dress is anyone's guess, those holding the train are less of an enigma, with the US actress championing several female friends on social media. From the Wimbledon champion she now considers a close friend to the Star Wars actress she has known for 15 years, female reveal the possible bridesmaids to be in Miss Markle's arsenal. Janina is one of Meghan's oldest friends with the pair, having met 15 years ago and still remaining close today. In a recent snap she shared on Instagram, the US-based actress gushed about her friendship with Janina, writing, "Couldn't be prouder of how far we've come, and couldn't be more grateful for being able to share every step of it with you." Janina is a fellow actor with her most acclaimed role as Iden Versio in the recent Star Wars Battlefront 2. The actress has also starred in True Blood as well as The Vampire Diaries. Meghan has clearly had a big impact on Janina's life, having inspired her pal to launch her very own lifestyle website Altfound after she dissolved her own website The Tig in April this year. Jessica has a heavy presence on Meghan's social media, with the pair often sharing cheeky selfies together online, including their various trips together, including a lavish holiday to Italy last year. Jessica is a mother to Ivy, who can also been spending time with Prince Harry's girlfriend and often joins her mother on trips to Meghan's house. As well as providing services as a friend, Jessica also acts as Meghan's stylist, believed to have been employed 3 years ago to make sure her pal is perfectly preened for her public appearances. Jessica is the daughter-in-law of former Canadian Prime Minister Brian Mulroney, and the pair met after Meghan moved to Toronto for her role in Suits. Jessica first came to the public's attention in November 2015 after she styled Sophie Gregoire Trudeau, wife of current Canadian Premier Justin Trudeau. It was an appointment that raised eyebrows in Canada because of the political rivalry between Jessica's father-in-law and Justin Trudeau's father, Pierre, another ex-prime minister. Heather Dorak is another of Meghan's hired help, working as a fitness guru and ensuring her friend is in the best shape she can be. But like Jessica, Heather and Meghan quickly became close and now spend much of their spare time together outside of the gym. Heather is famed in Los Angeles for her company Pilates Platinum, and her health and fitness tips saw her enlisted as well-being writer for Meghan's lifestyle website The Tig before its closure. The pair have far exceeded the boundaries of fitness instructor and client, with Meghan even celebrating Christmas with Heather last December. Bonita is one of Meghan's closest friends, with the US actress acting as godmother to Mrs. Litt's two daughters and even helping the family to decorate their Christmas tree last year. Bonita launched the bag company Legend of Lido based in Venice Beach and also runs her own brand agency under her name, where she helps others to start their businesses. Fashion designer Misha Nanu, who split from Alexander Gilkes last year after 4 years of marriage and was believed to have introduced the loved-up pair over the summer. And while reports have since claimed that the pair were introduced by Soho House director Marcus Anderson in London, Misha is a mutual friend of both the Prince and Meghan. Misha is very well connected in royal circles, as her estranged husband went to Eton with Prince Harry and Prince William. Gilkes was a guest at the royal wedding of Prince William and Kate Middleton back in 2011, and his younger brother Charlie dated Pippa Middleton for years. Misha remains close friends with Meghan today, and the designer can be seen sharing photos of the actress in her wares on her Instagram account. While Meghan has a whole host of pals back in the US and Canada, she has already made some firm friends on UK soil, including former reality star Millie McIntosh. The pair spent time at Soho Farmhouse, Oxfordshire, last year, with Meghan gushing on Instagram, "The best afternoon with Millie McIntosh. So proud of you, darling." Meghan lists the former Made in Chelsea star as one of her go-to-workout buddies and has previously said that she can't wait to join her healthy pal at Russ Bateman's Skinny Bee Collective class. Also in the British set is tennis champion Serena Williams, whom Meghan counts as a close friend after meeting at a charity football game in 2014. Following their, Meghan wrote on The Tig, "We hit it off immediately, taking pictures, laughing and chatting, not about tennis or acting, but about good old-fashioned girly stuff. So began our friendship." She has said of Williams, "She quickly became a confidant I would text when I was traveling, the friend I would rally around for her tennis matches, and the down-to-earth chick I was able to grab lunch with a couple of weeks ago in Toronto. We are both the same age, have a penchant for hot sauces and adore fashion, but what connects us more than those things is perhaps our belief in exceeding expectations, our endless ambition." On her visit to London in 2016, Meghan watched Williams at Wimbledon and sat a few rows away from Pippa Middleton. Since then, she has plugged the tennis player's fashion show at New York Fashion Week. "So proud of your new collection." She has also contributed to a flattering profile of the sports star in America's glossiest celebrity magazine, Vanity Fair. The TV producer and author is easily vying for the best friend title in Meghan's friendship circle, having recently enlisted the actress as maid of honor at her wedding in Greece last August. The pair first met when they took the same Toni Morrison literature class at Northwestern University and have remained close friends ever since. Lindsay recently paid tribute to her generous and supportive pal in an interview with People magazine. "I think people assume that when someone gains notoriety, that they change. But she's still the same girl I met years ago, with the same values and priorities," she said. "She's selfless, and that's just a part of who she is and who she was raised to be." She said she's not surprised by how well Meghan has handled the attention since her relationship with Prince Harry came to light, saying everyone can learn from how she deals with life's challenges gracefully, smartly, elegantly, positively, realistically, and graciously. Referring to her close pal as Meg, she said that the pair have a shared motto that they've relied on over the years, which is, "I choose happinesses." Crowned Miss World at the age of 18 in 2000, Priyanka Chopra is a hugely successful film actress. A tireless social networker, she met Meghan at a party in Toronto 2 years ago. After Meghan interviewed her for her blog, The Tig, they became friends, and Priyanka has publicized photos of them together, including one where they drank cocktails together in a dimly lit bar in Los Angeles. For her part, Meghan shared a picture of herself and the Indian actress, who has made more than 50 Bollywood films, at Soho House in New York and hanging out by a pool. Priyanka is a UNICEF ambassador and recently returned from Jordan, where she highlighted the plight of Syrian refugees. She lives between Mumbai, where she grew up, and Toronto, and celebrated her 30th birthday with a party at U2 star Bono's house.